Yes, friends, how's your life going on? Today we are going to talk preamble of distributed system. Okay, so distributed system is one where components located at distant places communicate only by passing messages. System appears as single coherent system. Hardware aspect deals with machines involved, and software aspect is concerned with software involved. Distributed system hides the difference between various computers and the working from end user and programmer. Users can easily interact and communicate with the system. A good distributed system is easily expandable. Okay, so distributed system is one where components located at distant places, okay, communicate only by passing messages. Okay, here you can pay attention to distributed system architecture. Okay, so diagram shows distributed application middleware service, okay, and machine A, machine B, machine C, okay, and this is operating system here. Okay, so distributed system are organized support heterogeneous environment. This motive can be achieved by software layering, where middleware provides necessary abstraction, okay, as shown in figure 1.1, this one. Okay, distributed system architecture. Next, features of distributed system. A distributed system is one which has computers connected in network, and various components on these network computers communicate each other by passing messages. The system appears to its users as a single coherent system. Main motive behind message passing is sharing of resources. Resources that is to be shared is available on a distributed system component. Server allows the resource to be shared by the other component of distributed system, such as client, after authentication verification. So three significant consequences of DS: first, concurrency; second, no global clock; and third, independent failures. So distributed system working enhances the concurrent program execution in network environment. Components of distributed system, when try to access shared resource at same time, leads to concurrency. Hence, it optimizes the performance of network. Next, no global clock. Computers connected in network environment communicate through message passing. Resource sharing is enhanced with increased communication among networked computers. So very often the vital sharing of information depends upon the time of sharing. Coordination among computers is smooth and at good data transfer rate if the clocks of the networked computers are synchronized. Due to heterogeneous network and limitation of individual components, clocks can only be synchronized up to a certain level of accuracy. Global clock is always required for distributed system, as it helps in synchronization of local clocks. Next, independent failures. Computers connected in distributed system may fail independently, leading to a slower system where other component who requested the resource may wait infinitely. Crash of server can still leave other component running as earlier. Internet internet is commonly referred example of internet intranet, okay, are commonly referred examples of distributed system. Next, difference between centralized and distributed system. Okay, one part is centralized system, second part is distributed system. Centralized system has one component with dependent parts. Okay, on the other hand, if we talk about DS, system has multiple components with capability of working autonomously. Second, components are shared among all users at any time. On the other hand, components are not shared by all users. Third point, working is dependent on single system, hence there is a single point of failure. Working is not dependent on one component, hence multiple failures may occur in the system. Next, resources stored at centralized location are accessible. Resources are not easily accessible. Next, software program runs on central component. Software running is distributed between its components. software running is distributed between its components. Okay, so this is a centralized system versus distributed system. Okay, difference between centralized and distributed system. Next, distributed system have certain advantages associated with them. First, performance. Second, distribution. Third, reliable. Fault tolerance. Incremental growth. Sharing of data resources and communication. So distributed system has multiple processors which provide higher performance and better price performance ratio than a centralized computer. Second, distribution. Distribution is due to involvement of many applications which are by their nature separated machines, banking, commercial, automotive system. Next, reliable. Fault tolerance. If some of the machines of the system crashes, the system can survive. Okay. Next, incremental growth. As requirements of a distributed system on processing power grow, new machines can be added incrementally. Next, sharing of data resources. See, shared data is essential to many applications. Shared data is essential to many applications. Banking, computer supported cooperative work, reservation system. Other resources can be also shared. The sharing is irrespective of the location of actual resource, and transfer of data is hidden from end user. Next, communication. It makes human to human communication convenient. Okay. Next, demerits or disadvantages of distributed system. Difficulties of developing distributed software. Various challenges are posed in front of developers, such as taking decisions on the presentation of operating system, programming language, and application programs. Second, networking problems. Several problems are created by the network infrastructure which have to be dealt with, such as loss of messages, overloading, etc. Next, security problems. Sharing is essential part of digital system which generates the problems of data security. So these are the disadvantages. First, difficulties of developing distributed software. Second, networking problems. Third, security problems. Okay. Next, let's go to examples of DS. First, the internet. Heterogeneous network of computers and applications. Computer systems all around the world are connected through a network which allows the communication irrespective of the heterogeneous nature of its components. Implement through internet protocol stack. TCP/IP suite of protocol is responsible of its working. It is the backbone of the internet. TCP/IP stands for Transmission Control Protocol, and Internet Protocol. Typical configuration. Internet is configured for uninterrupted communication. Okay, so you can pay attention to this diagram. Okay, this diagram is showing internet. Okay. Second, distributed multimedia. It often uses internet infrastructure. Multimedia is accessible through internet and its communication channel. Characteristics of multimedia system include heterogeneous data sources that need to be synchronized in real time are of first, video, second, audio, third, text, and fourth, multicast. Video, graphical display in movie format. Audio, sound media for information traveling. Text, information is sent in character typed. Often distribution services such as multicast. Multiple users are willing to receive simultaneous communication. Examples are video conferencing, video and audio on demand. Next, intranets. Locally administered networking is administered by the network administrator in the organization. Hence, security policy can be effective. Usually it is within our organization and within limited range of networking. Next, interfaces with the internet. Networking is also accessible in the network. Next, firewalls. It is installed to prevent the accessibility of confidential data. The internet outside the organization provides services internally and externally. Okay, so You can pay attention here. Next, a mobile and ubiquitous computing system. Cellular phone system, mobile network is embedded with existing one. Communication takes place between portable devices. Radio frequencies techniques is used for reading information from moving devices. Transmission times on one frequency. The mobile on the move can be used to send and receive useful information. Laptop computers are portable nodes, a network. Next, wireless LANs. Handheld devices, PDAs, etc. Mobile, laptop and other handheld devices are connected to existing LAN with wireless LAN card and adapter installed. Wearable devices. The portability of these devices with their ability to connect conveniently to networks at varied places make mobile computing convenient, also called as location aware computing. So ubiquitous computing makes communication of computational devices in users physical environment, including home and the workplace. For example, a tea pot prepares the tea when alarm bell rings in the morning. Cordless mobiles, Bluetooth headphones, etc. So this is portable and handheld devices. You can pay attention here. This one, right? Next, embedded system. Following are the examples of embedded system. The networked coffee mug, which prepares coffee when remote signal is received. Flight management system is in flight management system in aircraft. Automotive control system installed in cars these days, which makes driving fully automatic and responsive to drivers' needs. Consumer electronics such as audio, hi-fi equipment. Telephonic system. Examples of telephonic systems are various, which include ISDN. ISDN stands for what? Integrated Services Digital Network, sends voice, video, data over digital lines, is good example of distributed data access using telephony. Next, network file system, NFS. Architecture to access file system across a network. Famous example for this may be given as NFS, originally developed by Sun. So microsystems for remote access support in a Unix context. So here we can see NFS. Okay, it is showing workstations, LAN, gateway to wide area network, file servers. Okay, so network file server. Next, the World Wide Web. It is commonly known as web, is a collection of servers located around the world. Open client server architecture implement on top of the internet. Shared resources make information uniquely identified through a uniform resource locator accessible to all users. Search became dynamic with the advent of World Wide Web, which is a collection of servers located around the world. Okay. So friends, this is all about Preamble of a distributed system. I hope you must have got knowledge. And here we talked about what is DS, what are the features of DS. Okay, what is the difference between centralized and distributed system. Okay, what are the advantages, what are demerits or disadvantages, and examples of DS. I hope you must have got knowledge. Thank you very much.